me to stop. It's froggy out here today. It's really froggy. It was even froggier on the other side of the hill. Getting on the 52 this morning. Like at the house, you couldn't see 10, 15 feet, 20 feet in front of you. So, good morning all. Beautiful San Diego. Got to run up into the Inland Empire today. Got to go check on me job sites before we cut everybody loose for Christmas break. So I'm going to be on the road for a minute. We had another catastrophic pier failure here in Southern California yesterday. It seems our piers are hey, that's too much. Seems our piers are starting to wash away out here in Southern California. Lost another pier up in, I think it was the Santa Cruz Pier, like in Santa Barbara, that area. And we've got more waves coming in. They're saying there's chances of 60+ foot waves rolling in to SoCal today. Oops. We can dismiss that. Well, boy, it got hot in here real quick. Holy shit. Who knows about these drones? Well, here's one thing that they're not telling you all about this, right? You can go look this up. So, in just north of Norfolk, there's a Langley Air Force Base. For the last previous Christmases, Langley Air Force Base has been has experienced these drones. Last Christmas and the Christmas before this. So they were set up this time to receive them. Except this time they didn't come. They went to Jersey in a massive amount this time. Dude, seriously, quit hitting the fucking brakes. Fucking douchebags. Oh my God. So, I'm not sure what relationship that the previous encounters at Langley Air Force Base has to do with this, but again, it's more manipulation of our federal government before we right the ship. I know that New Jersey police department, along with like the lifeguards or something, they've launched their drones. If you go to Riverside Homestead I saw another channel show it as well. Apparently one of the drones, and what's funny, I didn't see anything of it on any of the news, CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, but I pretty much stopped watching them clouds. Oh, shit! Did you all see that? Damn! That dude's on fire! Holy shit! Is that one truck gonna pull over behind him? No, dude, even if I had a fire extinguisher, because the battery's connected, it wouldn't take it out. Did you all see that car on fire? Wow. Could have stopped and just covered that live for you, but I cannot, boys and girls. I am on a strict schedule today. I have multiple people that are in my charge, and I have to make sure that stuff gets done. I've got multiple multi-million-dollar projects up here in the Inland Empire that have been given to me that are behind schedule. Okay, who's that? Mount Dulce activity. I don't think there's anything going in New Mexico right now. I haven't been looking. I'm so... Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? Damn it. Left them on the counter, too. Oh, well. There we go. 72 miles an hour is just fine. Paul, good afternoon. Merry Christmas. As well to you, sir. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Show me some love during Christmas. Would you please? Come on. 7 of us in here. Double tap that screen. Show the Dubz some love. Yeah, so I'm not sure what they're going to do about this drone situation, what it's about. I mean, look what Trumpy said. We know the origins. We know where they're coming from. We know where they're returning. They're just not telling us. It's more bullshit by the Biden administration. So there's somebody double tap the screen. Thank you very much. I don't want to be the prognosticator or prophets who say, oh, the end times are here, but it just seems that every time we get to a pinnacle situation in our civilization, through one scenario or another, this third rock from the sun continues to get put back to literally the Stone Age. Now there are multiple people, including myself, who are trying to disclose this bullshit and tell you all that we've been coming and going on this planet for hundreds of thousands of years. The bullshit story of Adam and Eve and all this, because listen, man, there's too many genetic variations of the humans here. Asians, Chinese, Japanese, the Asians, the Mongol base, the Africans, Americans, okay, the white folks, the Caucasians, the Caucasus. I mean, I guess originally Adam and Eve could have been the first black couple in the Garden of Eden in Africa, because the portrayal of us in whatever the 11th, 12th, 13th century, when they started making the Bibles, they portrayed us as white folks because it was the Anglos, the Caucasians, who were making up the Bibles. But that does, I mean, so in the long term, I guess they could have left Africa, spent many generations up north, but see, that doesn't work because black folk leave, they got black folks that live in Scandinavia, up north, Alaska, Canada, and they don't lose their pigment. I mean, maybe they do after a couple 100,000 years and generation. You see what I'm saying? There's no way that the multitude of races that are on this planet came from one pair of couple. You understand? You understand the genetics of that, ladies and gentlemen? It's not impossible, but probability and statistics pretty much says that it is. A trampoline furniture is not for Christmas? What? For the winds? Well, yeah, dude, they said that back in 2008. And again, that just went right over everybody's heads. Why the entire world did not take that one statement. And same thing here a couple months ago when the United States government said intelligent life exists off of this planet. Just went right over everybody. See, y'all don't get it. The mainstream media, dude, they're such fucking liars. Damn, dude, you going slow enough? You should have your blinkers on. So, what's that, Michael Jackson? They said what? Yeah, I think we've even got 2 football games on Netflix tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm not sure about that. I'm almost certain that Netflix will crash. Can almost guarantee that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I've seen that about Michael. The entire coroner situation. Him being transferred. Well, it's the same thing about Pastor Bob. Pastor Bob has now openly admitted that he's Elvis. No one's talking about that. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? He'd be all white by 2024. Well, again, we've still got Diddy and Epstein hanging over, and JFK. So, when Trump gets in, a bunch of stuff is going to be released to the American people. I know he's going to expose a bunch of shit. So, maybe our government will finally come clean and tell the entire world that we are not alone out here. And to believe so is just, excuse my terminology, it's just fucking stupid. We're not alone. The Drake equation pretty much, and now with the Webb telescope, they've already found lights on another planet. So they've literally found lights on the dark side of another Class M planet that's relatively close to us. Even though we don't have the technology to transverse pea soup to get there, that doesn't mean that other entities have not come up with the technology. You guys got to realize in the last 100 years, look what we've done. We went from knuckle dragging from steam engine trains to going to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, we went from steam engine trains At the beginning of the 19th century, 1900, to the moon in 68 years. 69, well, yeah, 68 years, 67 years. What was it, July 17th, 1969, we officially landed on the moon? Wasn't that the date? I watched that at General Butler State Park in Carrollton, Kentucky, north on I-71. General Butler. He was a key, he was an instrumental figure into the Civil War with Abraham Lincoln. Dude, you were way too close on my bumper. You got the whole freeway to get off of my ass, motherfucker. I don't know what your problem was, but you sure didn't need to be fucking on my ass like that. You got the whole goddamn freeway. Get up on me again, I'll brake check you even harder. Piece of shit car. Gotta learn how to drive. You get so goddamn close, your headlights disappear under my tailgate, you're too fucking close. Yes, I've got my bright lights on his ass. Over here, the number fucking 3 lane. Okay, the moon landing directed by Kubrick in Hollywood. No. No. But what's ironic, though, is NASA did admit, though, that they actually did set a stage to do certain stuff. That is awful peculiar, but no, they made it to the moon. There's reflectors on the moon, ladies and gentlemen. There's now powerful enough equipment that we can see the landing zones on the moon. We can see the moon rover that they drove around. We've been to the moon. There's no disproving that. India's been to the moon. China's been to the moon. There's no disproving that. They keep on talking about, well, we can't get out of the Van Allen belt. Well, that's bullshit. We can get out of the Van Allen belt. We've got satellites past this, the Van Allen belt. We've got capabilities of shielding our equipment from the deadly radiation from the corona blast from the sun that kill electronics. We've got proper shielding now. We know how to fix that. So people, well, we can't get out of the Van Allen belt, so no, we're not. Listen, we've sent shit. Listen, guys, we've sent shit to Mars. We've been to the moon. Well, Mark, I don't know about that. Because you got to remember, dude, that was millions of years ago. Is that a possibility? Absolutely. Were there other societies? You got to remember that, you know, we're 4.8 billion years old, our planet alone. So is it possible that other intelligent life forms could have existed millions of years ago? Absolutely. That I cannot give you an educated answer on my behalf. Have they been coming here at least for the last million years or so? Absolutely. Have we been able to carbon date the Cydonia complex on Mars? No. At least not publicly acknowledged by our government. We haven't been. But according to the data, the GG left Mars around 800,000 years ago, which meant that they were on Mars for a significant amount of time. 100,000 years, 50,000 years, 10, 20,000 years, even 10,000 years. That's a long fucking time, ladies. 10,000 years. When we're looking at our immediate history of 2,000, 2,500 years, 3,000 years, right? Because we've got recorded history before Christ. But we don't have any documentation of our history going back previously to that. And if there is, well, it either was extracted from Alexandria before it burned, and the Vatican is in possession of it, and there are specific blocks of the library in Vatican City that are specifically blocked off. That's a radar detector going off on those guys right there. Come on, let me go around me because I'm going to come into your lane. So there are specific areas of the Vatican Library that are not to be accessed. Geez, you guys got all kinds of crap, and I have to pay attention to driving. Let's put this on cruising control. Jumping on trampolines. The cliff, notice at the inner pyramid arrangement form. Oh yeah, see, look, people going down the rabbit hole. Yeah, see, that's the thing about good and evil. So it'd just be truth and non-truth. There'd be the reality, and then there'd be not the reality. There wouldn't be good and evil. There wouldn't be deception. There wouldn't be lies. There would be what is and what isn't. Hey man, what was this? James Brolin was it? Didn't they make a film about thinking James Brolin was it? Oh shit. I'll get pulled over here for drifting lanes for trying to read. Well, I was wondering why you were drifting right behind that truck, homie. Are you not paying attention? This guy was behind me and he drifted over to the right, and then I was like, well, there's that truck over there in the number 3 lane. Are you gonna pass him? But he came back around. So who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, who knows? I almost figured before my lifetime was going to end, which has now been cut dramatically short by decades, only to a couple of years now, possibly to the last year or two. So I may not see the second coming. I may not see what I've been preaching for the last 30 years. I may miss it all. But those of you that are younger than I am, for certain in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, you will witness the second coming. Dubz, the prognosticator of prognosticators, will tell you, you guys that are 50 and under will absolutely see the second coming. 1,000%. You will see it in your lifetimes. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Well, who would like to know when Jesus died? I can tell you that. I can tell you exactly when Jesus died. How about that? How'd you like to have that information? How would y'all like to have that information? Did you know that the Dubz knows when Jesus died? How about that? Waka, waka, waka. All with the number threes. That's why 3 is so prevalent. There's been many debate on when Jesus died. I can tell you the exact date and the time. The time. That's how far the rabbit hole I've been down. So, yeah, Jesus was a real living, breathing human being. It's amazing how they lose track of him the time he hit puberty and disappeared to the Middle East and traveled around, and there's no account of it, and then he just shows back up again as the prophet. So then good old Pontius Pilate, woo, he didn't like him kicking over them tables, disrupting the local market. The year was 33 AD. He died on April 3rd at 3 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. That's when he was taken down off the cross. Didn't know that, did ya? The year was 33 AD, April 3rd at 3 p.m. when he was taken down off of the cross. So you can put that in your notebook and keep that. Now we're down to 4-2. That's all right though. It's all good. Hey, you fucking idiots, especially the crowd on Saturday Night Live. Holy shit. During the fucking news, they brought up Luigi Man, and the crowd cheered for this guy. And the polling shows a strong 40, almost 50% approve of this kid shooting this man. What the hell? Now there's a whole social media movement of people attacking the entire healthcare industry in this country. That president was self-made. He didn't come from any rich family, unlike the kid who shot that man. That kid was privileged. That kid was very privileged. And the attorney yesterday, what a spectacle, walking him out of the helicopter surrounded by the federal agents in an orange jumpsuit with Mayor Eric Adams in tow. Well, he can't get a fair tire. I got to change the venue, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Takes a vet gun. The idiot didn't realize it was a single shot. You can only shoot. You can only shoot it once. It's not a semi-automatic weapon. You have to rechamber it every time you want to fire it. Yeah, he used a vet gun, a veterinarian gun, to euthanize animals. That's what he used. He didn't even know how to use it. So, yeah, humane killer. Oh, speaking of humane and the Humane Society, here's some local news. So you all know that I've been down to the Humane Society. I've been usually there at least once a year doing something, but they got in trouble for shipping the animals out to Arizona, and they turned out they got fed as food. You ought to know about that story. They sent out hundreds of animals here from San Diego to a facility, I believe it was in Pahonix, and it turned out that the people that they sent the animals to were not a legitimate rescue organization, and they fed, I'm pretty sure, the majority of those rescue animals to reptiles. They turned out to be food and not people's pets. That didn't go so well for the Humane Society here in Moreno at I-5 and 8 here in San Diego. Well, now the Humane Society of San Diego is back in trouble again, and I don't think it's really any fault of their own because they're overwhelmed and there's only so much that they can do, but they did lose the case. Whereas if you bring in a feral cat and you are not willing to accept the adoption of it, then they find out what neighborhood that cat came from. They spay or neuter it, quarantine it, give it all its necessary shots, feline, the leukemia and all that stuff, and then they release it back in the neighborhood from which it came. And they are I guess they got in trouble for it. I haven't read the entire judge's orders that came down yesterday. I started to read some of it, but basically the Humane Society got spanked. I'm not sure what they're supposed to do with the cats. If they ain't got no room, I mean, if you're at full capacity, if you're over full capacity, I'm not sure what they're supposed to do. Not go retrieve the cats, not have people bring them, I don't know. Some things I don't have answers on. So, yeah, a feral cat. No shit. There, she certainly was feral. I hope she's doing better now, though. I was told that she stopped drinking, and she's doing a lot better. So that's good for her. I hope she's doing a lot better. I don't wish any ill will on her whatsoever. I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing better. I hope she's found a good guy that treats her well, and I hope she's not doing any of her psychological abuse towards her partner. So, cause she woo, the shit she tried to pull on me, but she realized I wasn't gonna have any of it. I literally wouldn't talk to her for 2 or 3, 4 days at a time. Drove her batshit crazy. Coming and going. Come in, take a shower, eat dinner, sleep, get up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work. come home, because I had another contract. I was building animal hospitals out throughout San Diego at the time. So I was working fucking 10, 18, 16-hour days. Not 18, but 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days. And still wouldn't talk to her for days at a time. You really want to fuck you old ladies up, boys? Just stop speaking to them. I know most of you guys do not have that capability. I do. Once I cut you off in my life, you're done. So, anyway, not to regress onto that. What do we got? 36 minutes. Yeah, I got another 4 or 5 minutes. I'll shut this off when we go through the inspection area. I have to pay attention to driving once I get past that point. I'll be encountering traffic as I drive up into the IE, so. The Inland Empire. Boy, that was a no game last night, wasn't it? Anybody watch that no game with Green Bay and the Saints last night? Holy moly. So, I know they're the NFL is pushing the Chiefs for that three-peat. So it's going to be very interesting watching Super Bowl this year. IE hoodie, yeah. No shit. Whoop. There goes the popo right there. They don't like interrupting them. That's funny. So much shit going on. I'm just very thankful that Trumpy survived July 13th, and we're in the world that we're supposed to be in, hopefully. How you like that? Sunrise on the West Coast, boys and girls. Yeah, these so-called auditors. There's so much other shit in the world to prove, to fix. Now, if these auditors want to relabel themselves as cop watchers, they want to audit government facilities, that's all fine and good. But you cuck beta simps. And now there's channels that I see that are dedicated to just replaying audits from other channels, and they're classifying uneducated Americans as Karens who are walking out. I don't give you permission to record me. That's old at this point. Get over it. You want to go out and do that? You need to fucking communicate and tell Americans. That's why I'm out here doing this, to let you know that there's no expectation of privacy in public. Anyone can take your picture while you're out in the open through your windows of your restaurant, but you shouldn't be out there doing private businesses. Again, hence, stop being cuck beta simps and hiding behind your cameras. Amagansett Press, Oh, I'm doing a travel vlog with my son. But I'm going to hang around your restaurant and make everyone creep out and provoke someone into catching a case. Any auditor that any of us catch trying to provoke innocent, uneducated Americans on the laws to catch a case so they get either maced or arrested should be immediately banned from YouTube. Everyone should just vote them off and completely just go into the report side and report them. Get their channels taken down. All right, you guys, thank you very much. I.O., Paul, whoever else is in there, Mark. Peace and love, boys and girls. It's always a privilege and a pleasure to have each and every one of y'all in here. I thank you so very much. Everyone, have a safe Christmas. Happy Hanukkah tomorrow. That's very unusual that starts tomorrow, as well as the start of Christmas. Peace and love, everyone. Have a happy New Year. I'll probably be back out here before New Year. I've got lots of road work to do in the next upcoming weeks or so I'll be on the road. I'm trying to close the Inland Empire so I can dedicate my time. There you go. Yep, everyone, please be safe. Let's try to treat everybody nicer out here, okay? Let's start a new era. Let's start to end all the divisiveness, the hatred, and all the bullshit. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Oh. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.